So for these puff puff, I have 8 cups of flour already measured in the bowl, and I'll be adding about half teaspoon of nutmeg actually, and also will add the same amount of cinnamon. That's half teaspoon of cinnamon for a nice aromatic flavor. It just gives it a perfect blend of taste. And next I will be adding salt. I believe this is about 1 teaspoon and almost a half teaspoon. So almost 1.5 teaspoon of salt, maybe a little bit less than a half, but yes. And also, after this, I'll add some cups of sugar, 2 cups of sugar to be precise. Caster sugar, granulated sugar, any sugar is fine. I've used this measurement, this ingredients in this amount because it's just the perfect taste for me. I've shared my puff off with people and they've just really loved it. So you don't have to worry about the sugar. Then I'm using 2 sachets of yeast for this recipe. And it's time to mix and mix it thoroughly so all the dry ingredients combine very well before adding the liquid, which is the milk and the water and the vanilla extract. I will be adding about 5 cups of liquid, and this 5 cups of liquid includes milk and water, warm water. So also adding about 2 tablespoonful of vanilla extract. Don't forget that it has a beautiful flavor to it. Now mix all your ingredients together and mix thoroughly until all the lumps are gone and it's nice and smooth. So after mixing, I will leave it to rest. I am setting my timer to 45 minutes here, but I did notice that after that 4 to 5 minutes, it didn't rise. So I let it sit for another 30 or more minutes. So now it's time to fry. And the first thing you need to do is to heat up your oil. You'll be deep frying, so you need a lot of oil depending on the quantity of the puff puff. And then you need to set your paper towel in your colander or anywhere you want to put your puff puff when it's fried, so it kind of sucks up the oil, the excess oil. And now take your dough, your puff puff mixture, and bust the bubbles. I love this part. I think it's my favorite part. It's just so fun to do. And after your oil is very hot, you can do a test. Just scoop a tiny bit in it and see if it, fries and it's not burning, not sticking to the bottom of the pot. And just go ahead and fry and scoop them whole in the pot. And that's it. Enjoy your puff puff. Let them fry until it's golden brown. Turn them around just to be sure that they're whole frying very well on all sides. And that's all you need to do, and your puff puff is ready. This particular puff puff, people loved it. My puff puff recipe, no matter how I tweak the recipes, it's always been a winner for there's always it's always really delicious, and I've never really regretted. I think maybe once I made it a bit too thick, but regardless, it's always been delicious. So trust me when I say this is delicious. And yes, thank you for watching. And I will be back with another recipe. If there's any other recipe you want me to make or recreate, you just leave it in the comment section and I'll be sure to read it. Thank